Please, can we have Metallica on the show? Ooh. Now, the reason we haven't had Metallica on the show before is because they haven't got a video. They still haven't got a video, but what we've got here is Lars Ulrich, drummer from Metallica.
Yes, which is almost as good as having a video.
In fact, it's better. He's real.
No, why do we not have a video?
Why don't you have a video, Lars?
That's a big question.
You're spoiling our fun.
So we have something to talk about, right? That seems to us to have always been sort of the easy way out. It's like, especially in America, because it's like the industry says, you know, whatever song you release to radio, you do a video for. And we've just always questioned that. And we've, you know, the last 2 years done fine without a video. But just between me and you, don't tell anyone, we might actually be doing one for this album.
All right.
So we might not be able to hide this from
And we might even show it if you do it, yeah.
Yes.
Now, I know that the band have got a new album about to be released.
Yes.
Called?
Master of Puppets.
Master of Puppets.
Yes.
When is it actually released?
March 3rd is the official release date, give or take, you know, a few days.
All right. Well, I mean, judging by the letters we get, I know that a lot of the people that watch this show will be aware of Ride the Lightning, probably have copies of it. Yeah. How does Master of Puppets, your second album, compare to the first? I mean, is it still as hardcore, heavy?
I think it's sort of a natural progression from where we left off with the last album. It's the songs are 2 years better written, better played. The whole thing sounds better. It's better, you know, produced and recorded. And I think we found a style on Ride the Lightning that we're really, really comfortable with, which is not sort of locking ourselves into just doing one thing, because the sort of territory that we cover within the 8 songs on the new album is really, really sort of big. Take the 2 extremes on the new album and sort of just look at what's in between the 2 extremes. It's like we're really making sure that we don't lock ourselves down into just sort of doing one thing. And it works. It seems to at least work for us.
Well, you're
the advanced word.
You're one of these bands that have a real reputation for being about as extreme as you can get in heavy metal terms. I mean, very, very heavy, quite long songs, always a big guitar solo.
I mean, generally we've always tried to avoid sort of the obvious, and instead of taking, again, like we talked about with the video thing, instead of taking the easy way out, it's like if it's more of a challenge to try and make different things work instead of just saying, okay, we can do a 3-minute song and just end it, you know, with a 3rd chorus. To sort of see what we can do. It's more fun for us when we work with it, you know, to try and make it, you know, a bit more interesting for ourselves, which is the main reason why we do it, you know, it's for ourselves, to make it interesting for us. All
right, well, look, we don't have a Metallica video, but Lars has actually picked the video for us to see anyway, and this is Jailbreak by AC/DC.
Raw stuff, raw stuff.
Friend of mine. Studio with Lars Ulrich of Metallica, and I've just made a terrible mistake.
Yes, terrible mistake.
I said Master of Puppets was your second album, right?
Yes, wrong.
Purely a slip of the tongue.
Wrong. As most of you out there probably know, it's a 3rd album, and there was an album 2-3 years ago now called Kill 'Em All, which I'm sure you've heard of too. Somewhere back here, back of your mind.
In the midst of time.
There, yeah. Which is actually, of course, the album that sort of kicked everything off back then. And because when that album came out in '83, we were the first American band to be doing the sort of thing that, you know, we were doing at the time, and everyone thought it was just fresh and new.
Speaking of the thing that you do, what you do, now, in the British press...
We do what we do, yes.
We've been saturated over the last year with this. We've got thrash metal, speed metal, death metal, black metal, kill metal, will metal, won't metal.
Green,
I mean,
black.
What kind of metal are you, you know?
We're Metallica. That's what we do. I just, you know, as we've talked about before, I really hate when people try and sort of stick just one label onto what we do, because, like I said, I think we have, what we do is so varied, and we have so much more to offer than just sort of being, you know, locked in, you know, just on one label.
But did you ever...
People always go, you know, what label do you want put on you? And it's like, you put your own label on. I call it Metallica. Yeah. I just hate the word, I don't hate the word, but I think the words thrash and speed, I mean, it's like 3 years ago when we started off, we were the initiators of the whole thing, so fair enough. We started it, but it's like, now, when sort of the general, you know, public will, you know, hear, you know, thrash metal bands, I just don't think that we are like them at all, and we're just quite different from it. I hate when we're sort of pinpoint down like that.
All right, now, Lars, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Now, the thing about Metallica, right, all of Europe's seen you play, America has seen you play, you've never done a full British tour. Right. When are you going to come and do a full British tour?
Oh, my God.
And I want an answer now before millions of people.
All right, so here it is officially revealed, then. We start in Dublin, a bit that way, on September 14th is the kickoff of the European Master of Puppets tour, and that's 86.
Really? And then you're going to come through Britain?
Yes, and we're doing full 5 dates in Britain. Wow.
We can't wait. We can't wait. Listen, Lars, thank you.
Hammersmith, yeah.
Hammersmith Odeon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I'll see you
Nick,
there.
it's good seeing you again.
All right, Metallica.